So as for the justness of any war, let us never forget. War is as far from godliness as we as humans can get. Thus, pick this option carefully with the weight of a heavy heart. For sanity is the casualty the minute war does start. It's a completely different view than you're going to get today on Vietnam. It's not, there ain't no Rambo. I'm Eric Hollenbeck. Welcome to Tales from the Ox. Hi folks. Ben and I are in the print shop here at Blue Ox today to give you a little background and maybe a little promotion, if it's okay, into a book that I wrote about my tour in Vietnam. Coming together was completely unplanned. In 1990, the National Park Service called Blue Ox, called here, and said, we really like what you're doing. We're really excited about it. We're going to have a national conference in a place called Colorado Springs, Colorado. Everybody else is paying, but we want to give you a space in this national conference. And we made 4 displays, and one of them we still have, 4 displays, and we shipped them to Colorado Springs. We paid for me to get to the conference. And for some reason, I got no idea why, it was way less expensive if I spent 3 days there. The conference was only 1 day. We did the conference. It was amazing. We were the only millwork shop in the entire conference. Many, hundreds and hundreds of people came and saw our stuff. Of course, there were no sales from it. It's a conference, but Viv and I didn't know that. We thought I was going to walk out with a pocket full of cash. Gosh. Over time, of course, the National Park Service got to know us, and we have made stuff for all over the United States, in all states, every state in the Union. The conference was great, like I said, and then I got another day and a half, actually a day and 3/4. So I got to do something. Well, Colorado Springs and Manitou Springs are like 4 miles apart, maybe, on this little road. And Viviana had given me to take with me, because we were covering all of the bases, a cassette tape recorder. Got up in the morning, drank my coffee, and then I started to walk just on a stroll, I guess, but with that tape recorder. And I walked to Manitou Springs, 3-4 miles away, 5 miles away, I don't, on that road. And that road is like, it ain't a highway, but it's a busy road because people are traveling on it. And it's got roads coming into it all the time. And I had that tape recorder. And all of a sudden, my walking and my poetry in my head clicked and gelled together. And I started writing poems about my tour in Vietnam, from getting drafted clear on through to coming home. I think there's 16, 17 poems, whatever it is. And it's one continuous story. And those people, and I did that for a day and a half. I did that until it was dark and I couldn't go anymore the first night, and woke up at daybreak. That's when I wake up, and started it all over again. And those people in Colorado, God bless you. God bless you. I would walk right in front of cars. I wouldn't walk across the main road, but on the side road, I walked right in front of cars. And nobody said anything. Nobody honked. Nobody did. It's that guy. And he'll be gone in just a minute. It's okay. The whole time talking into this recorder. And the poems just came one after another, after another, after another. You see, Ben, I wasn't in Colorado anymore. I was back in the jungles of Vietnam. And so this car over here, I never even noticed. I'm in my bubble, my little bubble that has treated me so well for so many years. And I did it. I think for myself, for me, Eric, I did it to download this out of my own head, so that I would get it to where I didn't have to carry it anymore. To me, and now reading it, I always thought it was, it rhymes. Nobody writes rhyming poetry anymore. It's Robert Service style poetry. That's the way my brain thinks. So I never thought it was anything. But all of a sudden now in my life, I see that the muse, my muse, when it took me back there to Vietnam for that full day and a half, took me back there, and it's written from the point of view of a 19-year-old little kid, because that's the way I saw it. It's 100% accurate from the perspective of a 19-year-old. I would really like the education people to take a look at it. There's no bad words in it, in the whole thing. And it comes from a viewpoint that is 100% honest, the best that a 19-year-old can do, 100% true, and 100% relatable, I think, to young people, because that's how they're looking at the world. The entire war was, oh heck, life was bigger than I could open my eyes. I couldn't open my eyes big enough to understand it. I was trying to understand this stuff best I could. And that's what young people are doing. Trying to understand their role and the world itself. And that's all that I was trying to do. So I think it has power there. And then the ladies transcribed all of this because it's all off this tape recorder. And then a couple of years ago, Viviana took it on herself to clean up everything and get it printed. So this is it printed. You guys want to see me? Wait 1 second. You're gonna laugh like oh get out. Oh my God. And then you, Ben, because of your background in audio, said, let's make an audiobook out of it. And for the last 4 weeks, we've been in a sound studio, me trying to read. He's laughing. You folks are going to say, come on, you can read it. You wrote it. I didn't write it. I talked it into a tape recorder. And now it's not that anymore. Now it's scribbles on a white piece of paper, black scribbles on it. God. Oh, it has been a very interesting time. But you gave me slack and just let me make all my mistakes and then would say, let's do this stanza over again. And we have come up with an audiobook now that it is a number of people have told me it's way more powerful than them reading the poems. Because maybe because I was there and I know it. So this is the cover of the book, Uncle Sam's Tour Guide, that we're talking about. This photo was taken by Art Greenspan. He was an AP journalist and photographer that came out with us for 4.5 days. And we'll do a whole segment on those 4.5 days. He was a heck of a guy. This is Sergeant Baldwin. This is Dallas. He's fine. He made it fine. This is Tim. They're the only two recognizable in it. Tim and Chuck were the M60 machine gun team. Right here over Sergeant Baldwin's shoulder, you see my antenna. That's me kneeled down right there with my dang whip antenna. I hated that thing. My whip antenna up, and this guy's got his arm on my shoulder, and he's talking to me, and I'm trying to talk to MacV and the medevac people. This is one of the most famous photographs of all of war history, and I will go into that when we go into the whole thing about art coming out, because it's a fun story. Coming out for 4.5 days. I also want to tell everybody that it has been extremely fulfilling for me, Eric, to do this and to do these videos on Vietnam. As hard as it is, I watch so many videos of guys who served in Nam during my time, and but they're looking at it in hindsight, it's a completely different view than you're going to get today on Vietnam. It's not, there ain't no Rambo.